Hello, ladies and gentlemen. A new season begins. So, let's show you around. So let me just explain as to what is up with the car change and everything. Well, it is simply this. So, in the last season, Mike Skinner, Todd Bodine, and Shauna Robinson all retired. So that meant 4, 26, and 29 technically opened up because no one signed to take over these rides. And if no one signs to take over these rides, these cars are now null and void. They no longer exist. So, with that being stated, that means that 3 cars essentially are not going to be racing this season, which means they are up for grabs. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a number set that is available for Todd Bodine, Mike Skinner, or Shauna Robinson. I don't have a BAM Racing number set, I don't have a Travis Carter Racing number set, and I don't have a Morgan McLaren Motorsports number set either. So what I essentially did was this. Since Ford team dropped out with the 26th Todd Bodine, that means that there is a open spot for another Ford team. The answer to that is we bought the 26's assets and have absorbed them into the team and have got numbers and a little bit of factory support from Robert Yates Racing. Because we did pretty good last season, all considered, we managed to get a little bit of money from Robert Yates and managed to get some of the old cars from last season with a little bit of technical support. So, I will give credit where credit is due. I did not make this 82 number. Someone made this. Let me look it up. Found it. Okay. 8991. On BigEvilRacing.com made a fictional number with the Robert Yates 82. So it's just the 28 flipped around, and I went ahead and set that up. Now this car is not 100% perfect. The roof rails are a little wonky. We essentially took the 28 car and we've repurposed it into an 82. So, and as a little bit of a tribute to Davey Allison, we went ahead and colored in what was the blue and yellow portion of the car into red and gave it red number. So we've got our team signed and everything like that. We went ahead and hired new crew members and everything, so that's why numbers are a little bit down, but we did gain a little bit in overall and whatnot. So we may make changes later on in the season depending on how they do, but I gotta be honest, they really didn't do all that bad, everything considered. I could probably hire on a new crew chief later on in the season. These guys were signed on, all of these guys that were brand new, were signed on at the tail end of last season. I, for some reason, thought that I needed them, but wouldn't be able to sign them until the start of the year. But okay, so we're gonna do what we're gonna do. So yeah, let's go ahead and look into the garage, and we're gonna go ahead and get Hamrock fixed up if we can. We are not in the state to fix Hamrock just yet. But we are going to change the car for the Daytona 500 car. I think we're good to go. I think this is the maximum that we've got. Looking here. Yeah, pretty much. So, okay. So Hamrock is going to have to be fixed in the next couple of weeks. We might be able to get away with finessing out one of those 2 races to get everything overhauled with the exhibition. So, here we go. Let's see what we can do in the 82 car. I'm going to punch in the setup real quick, and we'll get rolling.
MRN is live in Daytona Beach, Florida for today's NASCAR Winston Cup action in the pole shootout. Would you look at this field? It's going to be hard to pick a winner in this one.
Yeah, this is always a great race. Each driver has earned their spot by being a pole winner, which means we're in for some fast action. And what better place to be than right here at Daytona?
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one. And Sterling did with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
Alright, so shootout field consists of all pole winners from the previous NASCAR season. Each driver must make a two-tire pit stop under the green flag during the race. So,
well, here's the starting lineup.
Starting out front are
okay, I wasn't going crazy. For whatever reason, some of the cars on the outside scraped the wall. I think the goal for the 500, considering how fast our car was last season, even on the start of the career mode, I think the goal is that 500 we need to qualify on pole, and from there we just need a good run. I think that's all that there is to it. Qualify on pole and just lead laps. probably wouldn't hurt to add a tiny bit of fuel just in case.
Number 2, going to 2-tire stop.
Good execution.
Step on it. You're clear.
Don't think we're going to win the shootout, but that's okay.
Cars entering the track ahead. Be careful. You haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
Oh, they're wrecking on the inside. Someone is out of this race.
Number 27.
Jamie McMurray just burst into flames.
The 88 car. Clear all around. Number 99 is gaining on you. Number 45 is gambling, can only take the right side. Two more times around. Lead cars are pitting. Dropping on the spot. Okay, we're clear. Careful, there's some cars entering the track ahead. Be careful. Number 18 only took 2 tires. The 24 car, not bad. That's one more down. Clear on both sides. Right sides only on one. Going inside. The 8 car wants to get by you. All clear, buddy. That was quick. Let's do it again. Car high. The 20 car is still there. Nice pass. Okay, we're clear.
Well, it's definitely got some horses to it. Now the question is who's going to win the shootout? Don't think it's going to be us, but hey, it is what it is.
That's the top 10 finish. Top 10 will work.
Dale Jarrett apparently won.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The 82 car never even got a scratch in this race.
Yeah, you never quite know what's going to happen in these NASCAR and Winston Cup races. When you finish a race and your car still looks brand new, you've done one heck of a job as a driver.
We hope you enjoyed today's broadcast of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on the voice of NASCAR, MRN. We'll see you next week at Daytona.
Okay, so we did get some race winnings, and Dale Jarrett was indeed the winner of the shootout. So, good job to him. Congrats on his victory. And we will finish 7th. So, don't know. Actually, we can check the race stats real quick. Who got DNQ? No one did, apparently. Okay. I mean, I'll take what I can get there. I don't think that really put a strain on the car, but I do got to say this. I don't know if the AI kind of transfers over the knowledge that they get from the shootout to the 500, but man, oh man. The Yates cars are definitely someone to look out for. So, wow, good run, really good run by both of them. Alright, we're going to take a quick look at the Daytona car and see if that really put any wear and tear on it. I don't think it did. Nope, we're still looking good. Still looking pretty. I do want to check something. That is... R&D, we still have time. We still got time there. Garage. We still got 2 races until this is done. I want to check one more thing. Just because I got to see. Alright. The Daytona car is going to get a change. We're going to put chassis number 9 on it. And make an adjustment there. So out of the 2, it's got a better setup. We're going to check the engines real quick. And they're pretty uniform, either option. But I think just to be safe, I'm going to put the engine that's in storage in our Daytona car. Do it that. Alright. So we got the better car. Hopefully that means we'll have a better showing at the 500. So let's go ahead, run the race weekend, see what we can do. Alright, let me double check the setup real quick. Alright, let's qualify.
This is the one, green flag. One more time around. Top of the charts, man. You got the pole.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, there's no point in running the 125, so let's go ahead and just start the race.
Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series premier event. This is Joe Moore, and I'm with Barney Hall to bring you live flag-to-flag coverage on MRN. With a history and prestige here at this track, the teams seem to be all pushing themselves just a little harder this week.
Well, you're right. To have your name mentioned as a former winner here at Daytona puts you on a list with some drivers that these guys have admired since they were kids.
Sterling Marlin picked up Rookie of the Year honors in 1983, but it took him over 10 years to find his way to victory lane.
But he made it there in impressive fashion. If you have to wait that long to pick up a win, you might as well make it a big one. And Sterling did with a win in the 1994 Daytona 500.
Alright, here we go.
Green, buddy. Go, go, go.
The good news is because of that qualifying run, we've gone ahead and locked ourselves into the shootout next season.
Top five. Clear. Number 8. All over your back bumper. The leader only has about a second on you. Number 24. Up high. You're in second. Hey, that's 5 more NASCAR Winston Cup points for leading that lap.
Wow, they awarded me the lap even though that I was sitting right behind him.
It's coming high.
So I'll say this, the car does not have top level speed. Like, it is much better, but it's not going to be an easy win if we win this thing. We're going to have to block really, really hard in order to get this victory. The car's got independent power, but it does need that little bit of extra draft. Like, there needs to be a car on the back end to help push it forward just a little bit. Once it can kind of sniff the draft a little bit, though, oh, it's game over. Like, it'll pull ahead. If this is how good it takes for us to be in our second year, I can only imagine what year, like, 3 is going to be, what year 4 is going to be like. Because this setup, you generally, if you have top-tier equipment, if you're just running as, like, a single-player race, this setup is so fast, you can win the race without really needing any draft. You maybe need it for the first lap or so, maybe 2 laps, but once you go ahead and, like, get down the backstretch especially, the car just drives on its own. It just goes fast. Now, admittedly, I probably could have ticked the gear ratios a little bit so that I could have a little bit more straight line speed, especially on corner exit, where I could really gain a lot of position, gain a lot of distance. Big worry is I don't want the RPMs to get so high up that we're running the risk of blowing out the motor by sustaining 9,000 plus RPM.
Number 8 is passing low.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit this lap. Nope, I'm gonna stay out one more. Alright, we're taking a gamble with 2 tires, but that should help us long term. More tires, or 2 tires. Come on, come on. There we go.
Nobody's coming. You're clear. Clear on both sides.
We're good. We are good. Flawlessly executed pit stop. Team didn't drop a single lug nut, didn't bobble a tire, didn't fail on the pump on the jack, didn't mess up with putting the fuel can in the car. Everyone executed and coordinated their pit stop flawlessly. That's probably going to get us the win. It's going to be a hard block on Jeff Gordon and company, but the car should still have plenty of power.
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits. The 9 car, down low. You're in the top 10. Keep at it. Clear all around. Number 26 is entering the track ahead. The 24 car is coming right. We're running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. Number 12 is inside. We're up another position. Clear. Excellent. In turn 3.
Okay. That's a bit of a shakeup. That's good.
Number 8, down low. Okay, we're clear. Couple down low.
Oh, whatever happened to the big one. I think someone blew up and then they just crashed hard.
The race leader's got 3 seconds on you.
Not much. Okay, here we go, shootout.
There it is. Let's go. Number 24 wants to get by you. Number 15 is up high. You're clear.
We'll let someone buy the draft.
Interval to the leader is about 3 seconds. The 24 car is inside. The 8 car is looking to pass. They drop it back. What's wrong? Okay, we're clear. Fuel tank ought to be about half empty. White flag. Got one inside. Number 24 is still there. Hey, that's worth another spot. Keep digging. The 24
Well,
is coming up quick. Clear.
that sucks. That really, really sucks. Did everything I could do to try and get this beat, but you know what? I don't know whether it was just lack of 4 tires or just not enough time with the engine to get it to cook, but 4th place. 4th place in the Daytona 500, and Ricky Rudd is your winner of the Daytona 500.
The drivers
Wow.
didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Gives them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
The 82 car took excellent care of his race car.
You know, these NASCAR Winston Cup race teams absolutely love drivers who take care of their cars. Makes their jobs a whole lot easier when they aren't having to spend extra hours in the body shop each week.
Thanks for joining us. For Barney Hall and the rest of us here at EA Sports at MRN, we'll see you next time.
That's a lot of good money that came in, though. Oh, that stinks, man. Oh, I was hoping so hard to get the W. Oh well. Oh well. We got $1.47 million in the bank, so that's good money right there. Alright guys, that's gonna wrap it up for here. Thanks for watching. We'll get Rockingham uploaded here later on in the day. Oh, what a heartbreaker. What a heartbreaker. Next year. 2004 is our year to win the 500. Hopefully, with the R&D, which I want to take a quick look at. I can't really show anything now. To research anything, we definitely got a little bits to go. Man, oh man. Fourth. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again next time.